Our family, if you know anything about our family, is that it's very fractured and very dysfunctional and people fight. And so to keep it together, you have to have so much love and so much forgiveness.
I feel like the path I'm on now, you know, in my life and in Lindy Vision, is the path I'm finally meant to be on. And how I stay on it is just to trust that this is what's best for me and my family. So we first formed Lindy Vision, I think professionally as the band Lindy Vision was around 2014. That's when we started professionally using the name Lindy Vision. Before that, we were Black Natives for a short time. So yeah, since 2014, we've been doing this professionally as Lindy Vision. We've been working on this album since the beginning of 2022. We've been writing new music.
Yeah, we started writing in January.
Yeah, so we've taken pretty much this whole year, which is, unheard of in our history as Lindy Vision, taking this long to write an album. But it's really giving us space to like really think out the songs and really like, what do we want this to sound like? This is the most time we've ever taken on a project, and I think it shows in sort of how the songs have evolved from what they started as. And I feel like we just have more intention with this album.
Yeah, we get to sit with the songs longer.
Yeah. I let you have it by yourself.
No, we did it together. No, the Heyos, you just came in with me.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to do one by yourself?
I'm asking.
Oh, we never practice it.
Yeah. So if you come in, I don't care. That's fine. I just need to know. Okay. You gotta wear black shorts like you are.
My name is Dorothy, and this is my sister Natasha, and we are Lindy Vision. We come from the Hickory Apache people and the African American people, and we thank you for having us. This song is called "Stay on the Path."
Yeah, my name is Marlene, because I could do all my instruments. I could do all the drums individually.
Okay, so then I'm sending Kenny these.
Sure. I like these better, but because you can manipulate them easier.
That's fine, but I don't want cowbell through the whole song, and I don't want to have to tell him.
I'm gonna trigger it.
Okay, then you should be able to just do it through here.
Oops.
I guess if it's ever confusing, just ask me. I feel like that's easier than getting mad about getting mad in the end. It's just like if you're not.
I'm not getting mad, but you make these little comments and stuff that it's just like.
No, I'm glad we're finishing.
It's like you're talking to a grown ass woman. Stop.
Ditto, Nay. You're talking to a grown ass woman too.
I gotta tell you didn't do your homework.
That's all you heard, dude. Like I'm just saying.
I came here and laid down my beats today, so I did what I was supposed to do.
Then that's what we're doing. Then that's why we can't write. That's why we can't do a guitar and vocal song. That's not because I have higher expectations. It's because that's what we're doing. We're doing whatever you want to do. You think I enjoy?
True.
Or do you think I enjoy micromanaging this? It's like, no, I don't.
Is there a car outside, Roman? And we're not doing the crazy body moves. I am not playing Roman James. I'm a very emotional and sensitive person, and I think I know Dee Dee is too, my other sister, but I think she's also very sort of she's a very strong personality. And so I think, you know, when you have someone sensitive and someone who's very strong like her, we miss each other sometimes. You know, we miss that moment of, you know, hey, my sister's maybe going through a hard time, maybe I should back off. But you know, we've had talks where it's like, I need her to turn off Lindy Vision business mode and just be my sister.
First and foremost, with Nay and I right now, like, I'm her sister. I'm not her bandmate first. I'm her sister first. And yeah, like, I think because of what happened with Carla and Carla leaving the band, like, I've always wanted the sister relationship to be first. And so now that that's at the forefront, I feel like the bandmate stuff is a little bit easier to sort of communicate and talk about. I realized she doesn't like talking about business stuff, and I'm very business oriented. I'm very goal oriented. And so I'm like, what's next? When's the video due? When are we doing this and that? And I know sometimes she just wants to be like, well, what are we doing for Thanksgiving? You know? And I'm like, not about that. But I hope she knows by now that I'm not trying to be Dee Dee the bitch or Dee Dee the aggressor or Dee Dee the one who needs anger management. I'm trying to be Dee Dee the bandmate, the leader.
Okay.
We have to structure. All you had to do was add in your stuff. You didn't do it last weekend. So you're supposed to do it on your own. That's what you're doing now.
I did do it, but I didn't know that you liked all that stuff. I thought I was just doing a couple of new things.
Yeah, that's what happens when we don't communicate. We get confused, we get mad at each other, which I don't think anybody's to blame, but I think it's a part of, like, I always go back to we're adult children of alcoholics. Like, we just didn't grow up with the best communication skills, and I think we're still learning how to talk to each other, and it's nobody's fault, and we're just trying to make music and finish the album, and it takes us like an hour to get ready, 2 hours, like, and I'm fine with just today being, okay, we just finished tracking this song, and that's all we got done today. Like, I'm fine with that.
You filming?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now.
Look at Daddy, Nene. Go dance. Go dance. Yeah, dance.
Hey, Mom, it's for you.
Hook up them.
Who bought it, Nate? You did. For the moss.
So at this time, my mom's been gone for 5 years, and I'm gonna try not to get emotional, but Dee Dee and I talked about this recently, and I don't think it ever goes away, and it's this bizarre feeling of more time passing, where you're like, I don't want to forget her existence. I don't want to forget anything about her. And that's what I struggle with every day. Like, I want to remember her voice, the way she smelled, the way she talked, the way she said my name. And so the more time that goes on, I'm just kind of, you know, you don't want to lose those parts, but you're like, ugh, I want her, I want to remember her, and my son never got to meet her, and she never got to meet my sons or her grandson. So I want to preserve all of that, so he still has, like, you know, he can receive pieces of her through me.
Because yeah, like, processing death and not having, like, anybody, I don't know, like, my sisters and I were close, but we really, like, nobody could really explain to you, like, what was happening, and there was no comfort, and I was really alone. And so I always worried about my mother in this life. She had a hard life, and she suffered a lot, and I always felt for my mom, and I always wished things were better for her and easier for her, and they just, you know, it was just hard for her. And I loved her so much. I loved her so much. That's a clean line. Yeah, so whenever I finish vocals, I just make sure that I liked my performance. It sounds okay. I didn't drop any notes, or so I'm like, oh, it's clean. Usually I'm not a stickler about vocals because I'm like, my voice is my voice. It's not gonna, I can do it 10 more times and it'll be what it is. So I usually just, like, even in the studio, I would just do like maybe 1 or 2 takes, and I'm just like, that's it.
I've been traveling. I've been traveling. I've been traveling for some time. I've been traveling for some time. And we have our shows coming up. I'm just like, it's gonna be really stressful, and it's like too much. I don't know. I feel like it always gets this way around shows where it's just high stress, high tension. You're trying to finish writing. You got to get ready for your shows. You got these releases coming up, and it's like we're doing all of this ourselves, and it's like. And this isn't all we do. Like, I work during the week. I have my son. It's just like right now it just feels like too much, and it's always easier to give up, but you just got to suck it up and stay in it, even though it's super uncomfortable.
But it's, realistically, it's not gonna look that much. That set list is not gonna look that much different than these two, than that one. Like, it'll be some shuffling, but
Like which one? On the one on the right or left?
Santa Fe. This was our long ass set for Gallup.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm not trying to, because honestly, this is still finishing out this year's shows, so you still have themes from this year's set, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could still do our dance for
we need to practice. You need to have
Goodness
origins.
Origins, yeah, that's it.
And practice those.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just like whatever. It's not whatever, but I don't even have origins. I don't even have the backing track to practice to. So we're not doing a run through of the set tomorrow. We're just saying what is the set.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much Exhibit A.